Hello everyone and welcome to Bird's Place. I am your host Bird. This is my place. In today's video, I'm going to go through all the comic books that I picked up on Free Comic Book Day. Because that is a lot to sort through. Let's get started. What's going on, everybody? I have two piles here. One is full of duplicates and another one is I guess what I picked up. And along with the duplicates, I also bought some comics. So let's go ahead and go through these. I'm going to show you my top 5 that I wanted to get and I did get. And the first one was Fresh Off the Boat by Boom Studios. I really enjoy the show, and I hope I really enjoy this comic. Although this is just a one-shot, meaning that there's not going to be like an ongoing series, which I'm kind of, bummed out about. But I'm glad I was able to pick this up for Free Comic Book Day. The next one on my top 5 was Secret Empire, and I picked this one up, and I did not know there was another issue to go along with it. It was just it's just like previews though. So here's a part 2, part 1 of part 2, or part 2 of part 1. So this is the original one. This is what I was going to pick up, and whenever I got to the last comic book shop, they said here's a spotlight of Secret Empire and some previews for you. So I was like, okay, cool, that's a good addition to that. So I've got both of those. I'm going to read those. The third one on my list was Rick and Morty. Here it is. I haven't seen the comic, or I haven't seen the cartoon, but I am curious to watch it now since I've got this comic, and I have not read any of these, so I'm pretty new to all these comics that I'm showing you, and I will be reading them, and then maybe doing an updated video on the comics or whatever. So the fourth comic on my list is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by IDW, and these are the ones that usually print my X-Files comics, so pretty cool. You can see the art in this, it looks pretty good, I like it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Wonder Woman was my other top 5, and here it is. Like I said, I've not read it or even flipped through it, and based on the images itself, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good series. And I think Wonder Woman is on its like 22nd issue or something like that, so there's that. One that I was not expecting to be on the ballot for Free Comic Book Day, and it was, is The Walking Dead. So I was like, yeah, I gotta pick that up because I am a fan of The Walking Dead, and it is in black and white, so I guess I'll read that. And I mean, I already know what my impressions are going to be. It's going to be great because I enjoy the show. It's just a lot of goodness in this little book. So there it is, The Walking Dead. This one is Hostile. I'm just gonna go through the rest of them. Hostile. Okay, I guess it has like another like mini story in it. So it has like 2 mini stories in this one book. So Hostile. Guardians of the Galaxy. I did not know this one was going to be on there either. I saw 2 websites that had different things for their comic or Free Comic Book Day, and this was not on the original one, so I wasn't expecting to get this one there, so I got it. Guardians of the Galaxy. And it's very fitting too because the movie came out the day before Free Comic Book Day, so it's kind of fitting. Next one I did not realize was on the list either, and was Marvel. Pretty cool, pretty interesting. I'll probably give that a read, and I'll probably enjoy that because I like Marvel and Iron Man and all that stuff like that. This next one is Buffy the High School Years by Dark Horse Comics. We have SpongeBob Freestyle Funnies. It kind of looks vintage, but it's not. It says 2017 right there, so it's not vintage. Just based on the images on the inside, it looks very colorful, and I think I'll like it. Let's see. See if I can give you a preview. Awesome. The Tick. Not really familiar. I should be, I guess. But there's The Tick. I will read it, and just like I said, based on the images, it looks pretty good. But you know what they say about judging a book by its cover, so I won't do that. And DC Superhero Girls. Not really my thing, but like I said, the images on it is pretty good, and it was free and worth a read. Next one is Star Trek. Didn't really get into Star Trek that much, or any for that matter. So there's Star Trek. I can give that a read whenever I've done reading everything here. The next one is Bad Machinery. You can see that. Very cool artwork. I think this is, let's see. This is another one-shot too, I think. No, it's issue 1, so there are other issues. Kid Savage, I've heard a lot of good things about this one, but I haven't really picked up the series or even read any information on Kid Savage, but I have it. This next one is Grim Fairy Tales, and I do pick up the Grim Tales of Terror, which is made by the same publisher, Xenoscope, and I like Grim Tales of Terror, so I don't know if I like this one. I should, but who knows. It looks like it has the same kind of imagery in it as Grim Tales of Terror, and I think I'll like it. I'll give it a read and see if I do. If so, there may be an addition to my pull list. Spill Night, not really, don't know the whole story or the background. It's just something I picked up because I already got everything that I wanted for my free comic book day pull list or list. So Spill Night. Hilda is Back, plus Garbage Night by Jen Lee. So I think there are 2 stories in this, and it looks alright. I mean, just based on the images themselves, it looks pretty good. It's pretty clean artwork. Pretty cool. Hilda's Back. Help the CBLDF Defend Comics. I think it's just little short comic strips of different artists. Pretty cool. Give it a read. Why not? This one is pretty thick. It is Colorful Monsters. I think there are 4 stories in here, hence the image here, 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 and here. So, nice little read. Good little thick comic book. Crossfire. It kind of looks like there are more stories in this one as well, because on the front you see a guy with a gun, but then you see a guy that looks colonial, and then you see like Roman empires and like kings and queens and stuff like that. So I don't really understand what that's about, but I will give it a read and see what it's about, and hopefully it's pretty good. And yeah, I don't know if it's a one-shot or an ongoing series or what. So it's Crossfire. Boom Studios 2017 Summer Blast. I think this has a few stories in it as well. It might be like all the best of Boom Studios, or samples of Boom Studios. So there's that. Another one that made its way onto the big screen is Avatar by Dark Horse Comics. Or, yeah, Dark Horse Comics. And I don't know if this is an ongoing series either. It is by James Cameron. I'm not sure. It don't say like #1 of something. So, Avatar. Pretty cool. Here's another one that I wasn't preview to, and it was X-Men Gold #1. X-Men stories. Pretty cool. I will be reading. Next one is I Hate Image. It's a Scotty Young. It's rated M for mature, so Even though it looks like that, it's not really I guess it's not really a kid's book. Kind of like a Adult Swim for comics, I guess. So I will definitely give that a read. No comic series would be complete without The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda. Twilight Princess. So this one's the one where you have to, like, here's the back. Here's the front originally. But here's the back. And you gotta start reading that way. So, Zelda. Here's another one that I always enjoy, and it's the BOGO, the Free For All. It has a bunch of different comics from The Simpsons. It's pretty cool. Just different little, like 2 or 3 stories or so. Another one that hit the shelves really hard was Betty and Veronica. I'm not really into the whole Betty and Veronica series, but, you know, I have it. There it is. Another one that hit the comic scene and is on TV right now is Riverdale. On the CW. Riverdale. An all-time favorite as well is Doctor Who. You see all the doctors there. Pretty cool. And I don't know what kind of shenanigans they're into in this book, but we will find out. Underdog. Can't go wrong without Underdog. The last one I have for you is Dragon Ball Z. Well, excuse me, Dragon Ball Super. And it is same as Zelda. See, here's how you would normally read it, but here's how you read it in this one. The Magma. So it's Magma style, I guess. I have some duplicates and some stuff that I actually purchased over here, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the duplicates. I did get a duplicate of Wonder Woman, so I have that. I have a duplicate of Rick and Morty. Pretty good. I Hate Image duplicate. Guardians of the Galaxy duplicate. Secret Empire duplicate. Marvel duplicate, X-Men duplicate, and then the preview duplicate. I have one more, and it is Zelda. So, I think the third shop that I went to actually handed me this, like, magazine, and I should have showed that with the other comics that I received. But I was like, it's just a magazine, so I looked at it a little bit more, and it is actually a comic. It's the size of a magazine, but it's a comic book. And it says coming to theaters in July 21st, 2017, so mark your calendars, I don't know. But there's that. Let's see. At that same comic where I got that magazine comic, whatever it is, I also picked up Magic the Gathering. You can see it has a magic card in it as well. I don't know if I'll open it. I might open it because it's just, I don't know. But there's that. I paid, I think, like $2 something for it because they were having some kind of sale. So I got that. Another one I got was Ice Age, Magic the Gathering, issue 4, what I needed to complete my collection. So now I have all 4 Ice Age collection. There is no magic card in this, however. There probably was in the original, because this is what it looked like in the original. It just had the comic book, and it was just sealed with a magic card. This one, somebody has already opened it and put it in a bag and board, and that's why it's like this. And this one was like, it says $3.50, but I only paid $1 something maybe. I got these at the same place. Okay, the Mountain Empire comics, where I usually go to get my comics, I got a bunch of stuff because I bought them for like 50 cents a piece. So this one was Steve Rogers Captain America. I just got it because of the artwork on the front, because it just looks pretty cool. This next one is Iron Man and Hulk. I like Iron Man and I do like Hulk, but you can see there, Iron Man appears to be winning. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. I'll have to delve deeper into the book to find out what that meaning means. So I got that for 50 cents. I like a lot of horror comics and a lot of anthology horror and stuff like that. And I found this Black Pearl comic by Dark Horse Comics. And there's a little preview of some of the art, what it kind of looks like. So I'm interested to see what it's about and hopefully get the other 4 issues, because it does say 1 of 5 there. And hopefully pick those up. Once again, I got that for 50 cents. This next one I got was Spawn. I don't know what number it is. I think it's, they don't say a number, but I think it's 17. Spawn number 17? Or is that January 17? I don't know. Either way, I got Spawn. And I think it's issue 17, but I picked this up for 50 cents too. When was this published? This was published in 1993, so it's been taken very good care of, condition that it's in. But I got it for 50 cents. Brings back some of that old nostalgia. Okay, this one is Jurassic Park, and it looks like 1 of 4. I didn't even know Jurassic Park came out with a comic, but I guess they did. It says this is a collector's edition, so I bought it for 50 cents. It includes 3 exclusive top trading cards inside. Oh yes, okay. There's the trading cards right there. As you can see, barely see. I don't know if I'll open this either, but I may. But there are the trading cards right here. You see them. Cool. So I bought this for 50 cents as well. So I will probably go online and see if I can't find the other 3 and complete the collection. This one I bought for $5.99, but then I got $1 back because I am a regular customer there, and it is the April Fool's Grim Tales of Terror edition. See old Donald Trump there? I don't really know what this whole story is about, so I'll have to read it and find out. So let me know what you guys think about my pickups. Like, you want to know any kind of reviews on a certain book or whatever. I do have several duplications of comics that I did pick up, so I don't know if I will do anything with these or do like a, I don't know, like a giveaway or something like on Instagram or whatever. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, there's a link in the description. You can follow me there. I usually post stuff from time to time. I'm not that really interesting, but you may like some stuff that I post. So follow me on Instagram, and I may do something on Instagram with these duplicates. If you didn't get a chance to go to Free Comic Book Day, I might do something like that. This is the end of the video. I've showed you my whole comic book haul. I'd like to thank you for clicking and watching, and comment, rate, subscribe if you haven't already. If you seen and hear anything you want to know more about, please let me know in the comments, and I'll get to you in the comments, or I'll do a whole dedicated video on that comic or whatever you want me to do. Once again, I am Bird from Bird's Place, and I am signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.